Alright, what's up guys? Oz here, and I make a really bad mistake right there on my streak. I was pretty close to getting my first VSAT, but like I've always said, when you run around in this game, you're bound to make mistakes every now and then. Nobody's perfect, and I end up just getting caught making a bonehead move. I'm still adjusting to this game. I haven't locked down any type of set routes that I take like I did in Modern Warfare 3, and that was the big part of my success. And I realized that that's why I'm trying to get less frustrated at the game. I'm still learning. It took me all the way up until December last year to get my first MOAB. But once I got the first one, I was pretty much able to, lock down the strategy for getting them, and I knew exactly what I would do on every map. And I feel like I'm starting to get there in Black Ops 2. I mean, this is my highest scoring gameplay so far. I have not hit 100 kills yet. I know a lot of people out there are making second accounts and whatnot, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick on my Ozark account. I'm going to keep prestiging. I'm going to go all the way to 10th, and I just feel like I'm on the cusp of breaking through in this game. Like, I really feel that once I lock down a lot of these spawns, and once I start getting accustomed to how enemies run through the map and the routes that I can take to counteract them, I feel like I'm going to be able to start getting much better gameplay out for you guys. So all you guys asking me to upload 100 pluses like everybody else, believe me guys, those are coming. But like I said, I mean, you got to catch a couple breaks, and this game should have been the game that I got the 100 plus, and I just couldn't really pull things together. As you see, I get killed twice off of my VSAT, one off VSAT twice in the first round, and I still put together 94 kills. I had a really good second round, and you'll see why at the end. But you see at this moment right here, this is just me not being accustomed to spawns. I saw that guy had a tac insert back there, and I was kind of scared he'd pop up at a random moment, and which he did right there, and I knew he was going to be waiting on me, so I did the right thing and run out of there. But check it out, I get shot in my back. Look where he ends up coming from. He comes from our spawn. And that's just one of the unfortunate things about Call of Duty, things that you can't control. I mean, he spawned back there, my teammates, a bunch of randoms, they didn't happen to see him, and he ran over there. He knew where I was, and he just caught me in a vulnerable situation and took me out. So that's something that you guys got to understand is, I mean, when you're playing with randoms, you got to be conscious of where the enemies are spawning. Sometimes it's bad to play too cautious. As you saw right there, I got really cautious. I pulled out of a gunfight, and I tried to run away, but whenever you run out into the open in this game, you're vulnerable to getting shot. And this is one of the things that I actually picked up. I've been playing a lot with guys who I feel are better than me at the game. I've been running with my boy Scrub Killer. Me and him always play, but then I started meeting people online, and that's what I feel like you guys should do. Anytime you get into a lobby, try to make friends. If you see a good player in the lobby, try to talk to them, see if maybe they'll party up with you. And I've been playing a lot with Cold Side of Pillow. He's another YouTuber. He's really good at the game. He plays a different style than I do, but his style is really effective, and I feel like whenever I play with him, I can always learn things. He's very good at staying alive. I met another guy, which I'm playing with in this game. His name's Triggs Down. I've been playing with him a lot. We're both from California. He's out in LA. I'm out in Cali. So when we get in lobbies together, we're always 4-barring. Well, whenever I pull a host, or we're in a California lobby, we 4-bar. But yeah, he's really good at like score per minute. The dude has like a 600 score per minute playing against the most try-hard dudes. And when I play with him, I feel like it makes me play better as well. So when you guys meet better players than you in the lobbies, try to make friends, and that's how you get better in this game, is you play with people who are better than you. If you're constantly playing with your friends and they're not good at the game, it'll be very difficult for you to transition into getting better yourself. And right here, I'm pretty much working up into my swarm. As you see me, I got a VSAT up, but the game is easy mode with the VSAT up. Like I said, you don't want to get overconfident though. Like a lot of times, I'll get caught in the spawn, and the VSAT wears off, like right there. And I do eventually die on that streak. Right after I got the swarm, I died. And that's just because I was in the spawn. I didn't have a VSAT up. And for some reason, when you do have a VSAT up, the enemies, they tend to be, their alertness level goes through the roof. You would be surprised. They're constantly checking corners. I mean, if they got dogs out, they're probably sitting in corners themselves and waiting. And yeah, you guys will see how fast I end up picking up my second swarm right here. I get a nice flag cap. Cujos are running wild, and whenever there's Cujos out, you want to follow them. So I see they're running towards the other side of the map. I see we also have a UAV up, so I know where they're spawning. I also pay attention to my kill streaks, not only the dogs but the swarms. I see where the swarms are attacking, and then I try to follow the swarm, and it ends up helping me out here. You see where triple cap, when the enemies are triple cap, they will spawn all over. There's really nothing you can do to combat that except trying to see where your teammates are and try to anticipate them on the other side of the map. And right here I get really lucky that that guy wasn't paying attention. Get another VSAT. And check out this nice triple spray. I pick up one, and I see him on the VSAT. Get 3. So again, really lucky there as well. And this is something else I want to talk about is when, say I didn't have a VSAT there, I would have done the exact same thing, because the way that the spawns work in this game is they spawn in waves, and they only spawn in the backs of the map. Modern Warfare 3, the way that the spawns would work is they would have off spawns on the sides of the map. Say the enemies had the B flag, then they would be spawning off to the side of the B flag, and they would not spawn usually in the backs of the other flags. So there's no real off spawns here. So I mean, they'll spawn in the back of A or the back of C, and they all spawn together. You can actually be standing in the back of their spawn, and if you turn your character around so your back is facing the spawn, they spawn on top of you. And there's been a lot of situations where I think I'm safe, and it happens a lot on maps like Drone. Like I'll go to the back of the A flag on Drone, and I'll kill everybody in the spawn. I'll turn my back for a second to run up the staircase, and then I get shot in my back. So when you guys go into the spawn, just be careful about, you know, not being around any teammates, because if you don't have teammates around, they will pop up around you. They'll be popping up everywhere, and there's really not much that you can do about that. It's how the spawn system works. The maps are really small. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this gameplay. Final score was 94-8. Hopefully I'll be able to get some better stuff out for you guys soon. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.